There is no issue of greater importance to the well-being of the people in the world than the assurance of an adequate and safe food supply. What is safe food? The food which is free of contaminants that will not cause injury, illness or harm to us when it is prepared or eaten is called safe food. One of the basic requirements of food safety is food hygiene. In this program, we'll talk about whys and hows of food hygiene, which is the most important factor in ensuring that we eat safe food and stay healthy. Let's understand what is food hygiene. By food hygiene, we mean all conditions and measures necessary to ensure the safety and suitability of food at all stages of the food chain. But is food hygiene practiced in day-to-day life? Let's see.
भैया एक प्लेट भल्ला पापड़ी देना।
भैया एक प्लेट पापड़ी, खट्टी चटनी मत डालो। भैया एक प्लेट गोलगप्पे खिला दो।
So, having fun slurping golgappas?
Yeah, I love golgappas. Would you like to have one?
Thank you. I don't intend visiting the hospital after eating these golgappas.
Don't fuss. Let me have my golgappas. They are really delicious.
Strange, looking after your taste buds so well, but hygiene, so much of carelessness.
Hygiene? What's wrong with hygiene? They are nicely placed, delicious chutney. Even alus are nicely mashed. And even this water is very yummy. I think it makes an awesome combination.
Look at these flies, having whale of a time. They are the causes of many diseases. All sort of dirt gets stuck on their feet while they squat here and there. Then they pounce on the food, nibble around, leave the germs and fly off. Now see, when it goes in your body, along with the taste goes the bacteria that pushes you into your vortex of gastrointestinal diseases. Can you see how Chotu is washing these plates? But with dirty water. This way, plates don't get cleaned. The germs remain where they are. You must be aware by now that diarrhea and vomiting are due to contaminated food. Diarrhea sometimes can become serious and takes an ugly shape. It can lead to the dehydration and at times can cause death too.
I think you do have a point. We must be careful while eating those golgappas. Thank you.
Let me go now.
This is so common in a roadside stall. Obviously, most of the time, we don't give a thought to food hygiene. What happens when food hygiene is poor? Microorganisms in our food enter through the gastrointestinal tract. Once microorganisms enter the body, they cause disease. Foodborne diseases are of three types: food intoxication, food infections, foodborne toxic infections. Food infection generally involves microorganisms present in the food at the time of consumption. Once inside the body, they begin to grow and cause disease. Salmonella is an example of foodborne infection. Food intoxication, on the other hand, involves toxic substances produced in the food by microorganisms before it is consumed. The toxins present in the food makes the person feel sick. Staphylococcus aureus foodborne disease is an example of illness that results from the consumption of toxins in food. Foodborne toxic infections are caused by the ingestion of a large number of enterotoxigenic strains of bacteria, which, while multiplying in the intestine, produce and release enterotoxins in the intestines. Some common examples of bacteria-causing food diseases include E. coli. Salmonella causes foodborne infection. Clostridium botulinum, Staphylococcus, causes food intoxication. Listeria monocytogenes, Campylobacter, causes foodborne toxic infections. We must remember that the hygiene of people handling food is as important as the conditions in which food is prepared, stored, and served. All persons working in direct contact with food, food contact surfaces, or food packaging materials should conform to hygienic practices to protect the food against contamination. Food handlers suffering from infections such as boils on the hand can be a major risk factor. Wounds can harbor microbes causing foodborne illnesses and food spoilage organisms. Is the situation any different in a home?
Great! You cleared up your work in kitchen in a jiffy. Very quick you are.
Oh, thanks.
But did you realize that your functioning has threatened your entire family health-wise?
Why? What's wrong with my way of cooking? Fresh vegetable, fresh salad, and hot chapatis. I think everything is perfectly nutritious.
Oh ma'am, you have forgotten to talk about the carelessness in cleanliness.
How come? But I think I am particular about hygiene.
See this, the knife that you used for cutting the vegetables and weeding out the insects, you reused it for dressing the fresh salad. Result, germs walk past from salad to your vegetables right under your nose. And you did not know it. These very germs are going to create havoc for your family members. You did not wash the vegetables in water. Use the same knife while cutting vegetables and applying jam on toast for your children. Unknowingly, you are putting germs into the delicate tummies of your children. Mridula ji, washing hands, it is just not your habit. For you, washing hands is not important. You kneaded the flour, looked at the dirt lying beside the thali, wiped it down with your hands, lovingly started making chapatis without washing the hands. You are 3 in 1, madam. 1 cloth piece for wiping the kitchen slab, the same cloth for cleaning, then the same cloth for baking and puffing the rotis. You are great, madam. You create a 100% conditions for inviting germs to grow and nurture themselves.
Now you have started pinpointing every small thing. We ladies really don't have that much time. If I do everything the way you tell me, I'll need half an hour for every job. And if I keep separate dusters for cleaning, I'll have another pile of clothes for washing. It's not practical.
Look at these germs. When you wipe the slab and use the same cloth for making rotis, they go into the body. Now you know why your daughter complains of a stomach ache every now and then.
You're absolutely right. I should not put my family's health at risk.
Try to understand, Mridula ji. Healthy mind stays in a healthy body.
And for healthy body, we all must practice hygiene.
If your child will earn a name, you will definitely like it. Isn't it?
You're right. I never thought that way. We must be careful about these things.
Now I will make a move. I will have a feast in some restaurant.
सर वही दाल मखनी, मटर पनीर, शाही पनीर, मटर पनीर, कढ़ाई पनीर, चावल, ये नान, रोटी, वेजिटेबल चाउमीन। क्या लेंगे सर आप?
Arvind, eating out and that too all alone.
Oh yes, I usually come here during my lunch break. Moderate prices, good food. You can also take a bite. Have some.
Thank you. Have you ever cared to find out how much consciousness is there about the hygiene at places you lovingly frequent for food?
What's the hitch? He wiped the plate in front of me, steaming hot chow mein and so tasty. Waiter, ketchup please.
Now let me show you what all you have overlooked here. See, the napkin that the waiter used to wipe your plate is the same that he used for dusting the chair. He is still using the same napkin. Did you notice that the waiter's fingers were dipped in the glass of water while he was serving you? Before you entered, these very fingers were being used for stretching the head. And now see how the germs hidden in his fingers got entry into your stomach.
They first slid into the water.
You drank and they went in. Naturally, now they're going to attack you. It can be a grave matter, even fatal. You have to pay a heavy price for eating at places where hygiene sense is missing.
Contaminated food? How?
Poor Chowmin. Germs have invaded your bowl from the fingers of the waiter. The napkin with which he wiped your plate was already infested with germs. Now the germs are in your food too. Isn't it dangerous? These germs can pose a threat to your health.
Yes, you are right. We should never be careless in matters of health. From now onwards, I'll definitely take care of these things. Thank you.
So always remember to eat only at those places where extra care is taken in cleanliness.
Washing of hands, if done correctly, is one of the most important means of preventing the spread of infection. People engaged in food handling activities should refrain from behavior which could result in the contamination of food. For example, smoking, spitting, chewing or eating, sneezing, coughing over unprotected food, and touching the body parts like the nose, the eyes, hair and moustaches. Training in food hygiene is fundamentally important. All personnel should be aware of their role and responsibility in protecting food from contamination or deterioration. Food handlers should have the necessary knowledge and skills to enable them to handle food hygienically. In food service and production establishments, we need to establish effective systems to ensure adequate and appropriate maintenance and cleaning, to control pests, manage waste, to monitor effectiveness of maintenance and sanitation procedures. Wash vegetables and fruits before cutting. Use neat and clean chopping board and knife. Use clean utensils to keep the cut food Ensure proper waste disposal away from the work area. Adequate lighting should be provided to enable the undertaking to operate in a hygienic manner. Adequate supply of potable water with appropriate facilities for its storage and distribution should be available to ensure the safety of food. Avoid preparation if your hands have any cuts or sores. Avoid cross-contaminating food items. We also have to ensure that those who come directly or indirectly into contact with food are not likely to contaminate foods by maintaining an appropriate degree of personal cleanliness, behaving and operating in an appropriate
The key points to remember in hygiene of personal and health requirements are: hygiene training, medical examination is a must, personnel with communicable diseases should not be permitted in handling area, injured personnel should not handle food unless the injury is protected by a waterproof dressing, washing hands, personal cleanliness, personal behavior, protective wear, minimum entry of visitor in handling and processing areas, adequate supervision to ensure compliance.
So next time you happen to eat out,
Or handling food yourself, you know what you have to be careful at. Yes, hygiene and healthy practices.